my first experience of someone being an arsehole. Looks pretty good. Oh. I'm going to try and make myself something relatively nutritious. I'm going with the gas still tonight because I can and it's warm. So courgette and mushrooms, some butter. I made some leftover chicken. I just popped some quinoa in there. It's probably going to be really bland. It's not too bad. Grey day today. I'm gonna see if my coffee pot can be used on the induction hob. No! Now if you're like me and your ultimate goal is to live completely off grid, then this next product is actually genuinely probably one of the most valuable things that I've been sent. But if you're just a keen weekend banner or whatever, it's still a really valuable product to have. So it is, you probably can't see it, it is a water quality tester from a company called Kactoily, I think that's how you pronounce it. I haven't tested it yet because I was reading the instructions. It's 6-in-1 drinking water tester, but the reason I'm getting this out to try it today is because I'm going to work at the hangar. And it says that the way you can, what did it say? Calibrate the product is by using filter water. Well, they call it purified water, but I think that's because it's American terminology. In the UK, we call it filter water, as far as I'm aware. And I'm going to the hangar and they have filter water on tap, literally. So I'm going to use that to do the first test before I then test it on water that potentially in the wild, which is really what I want to be able to do with it. So we're going to be playing with that today. Testing my pans. Oh yeah. Little frying pan. Yes. Big frying pan. Yes. Did not expect that one. I wasn't planning on doing any washing today, but pudding has literally just thrown up all over my bed and the floor, so washing day today. So Pudding's been sick a couple of times recently after eating her food. I'm struggling to find food that she likes that doesn't need to be kept in a fridge or freezer. So any recommendations on dog food that doesn't need to be frozen, that's not going to upset her tummy, it would be much appreciated. So to calibrate, press the power on, hold the M button down, click yes to calibrate, and then dip the probe so it's between the minimum and maximum lines. Press M again to measure, and that essentially calibrates the machine. So now we can go and test other water. I'm on the hunt for water sources, so I googled somewhere near Newton Abbot. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm going to stay there overnight. Torrential rain, standard for UK. Right, well we've arrived where Google sent us, and we've got to walk for a bit, but I don't know if you can hear the rain outside. We ain't walking nowhere, so I'm just going to put all this dry washing. Just did some washing today because of Pudding being sick on everything, so I'm just going to get the van back up to how I want it, like organised, and then we ain't going anywhere tonight. I've managed to find a little park up, I'll show you, hang on. I don't know if it's private land or whatever, but this will do for tonight. That was an eventful night, apart from the wind and howling rain all night. Pudding was sick in the night, luckily outside the van, not in the van again. But I was quite grateful because actually when I got up to let her out the van, I realised I'd left my parking light on, so hoping that the van starts today. She's now outside barking at something, I've got no idea what. Piece of machinery seems to be the problem. Just had my first experience of someone being an arsehole. So they told me this is private land and I'm not allowed to park here. Even though there's no signs anywhere. Google had sent me last night. And I think that possibly that gate had only been left open because the plant hire company came back this morning to collect the piece of machine. I think it was probably really bad timing from that the owner happened to turn up. Anyway, the gate's shut now. But the good thing is, this is actually on maps. This is actually the end of the spring. So I'm still going to collect some water from here. This is the only thing, or the most suitable thing that I have. So trying to be careful not to pick up any sediment or anything. Probably need a little bit more than that. Looks pretty good. Let's test it. Okay, for someone like me who doesn't like instructions, this is very... So turn it on, holding the key. Right. Press the M to measure. Put the probe in for 2 to 3 minutes. Sorry, 2 to 3 seconds. Water quality was good, the spill showed different colours. So that's interesting. So it's classed as excellent. So these are the things that it measures. I need to give you a bit more information about that, don't I? But technically this looks like really good drinking water. I'm going to risk tasting it. Smells lovely. Tastes slightly like a slight taste of gravel to it, but other than that, I mean look, you can see how clear it is. That's quite exciting. Right, I'm going to go and find somewhere where I could actually got a signal and research the things that it is measuring, so I know exactly what we're measuring against. I've decided we're going to go for a bit of a trail run on Holden Forest before we do any more, because Pudding didn't have a proper run around yesterday, neither did I, because the weather was so horrendous. Find somewhere to have some breakfast. Don't eat the mushrooms. Find somewhere to have some breakfast and do some research. We're going to do the Nordic walking trail because that can be up to 4k. This is nice. What I needed. Interesting to test this little spring. Might come back another time and test that one. That was good. That was really good. No, I just pulled over. I'm going to make some breakfast in the van with my induction hob. Don't have to get out in the rain. Hooray! You can come in there, you've got to sit over there quietly. Let me just have some peace and quiet for 5 seconds. It's such a mess. Quick shower. Okay, so I've come to the hangar to do a bit of research and a bit more information on what are the measures. So, TOC, total organic carbon, COD, chemical oxygen demand, TDS, which is total dissolved solids. Pretty good little bit of kit. I am gonna keep testing water as I go, so I will make sure that I share those results. So it looks like it's about to absolutely hammer it down, but it's supposed to stop raining by 8 PM. So I'm gonna buy myself a steak and hope that it stops raining in time for me to cook it this evening, because I'm not cooking that in the van. That does need to be done out the back. Hoping to get the cooking done as quick as possible before the rain comes. It looks like it's going to pout it down, and it's almost dark, hence my head torch. There's leftover cauliflower mushrooms and that. I'm going to fry that off for a minute in some butter, salt and pepper, and add my steak. I finished in time. Still not raining, so the thing can cool down a bit, but it is dark. Oh, that's more like it. Still very wet though. Priorities today, washing up. I've got an appointment in town in about an hour, so I need to get a wiggle on today. But appointment sorted. Now I think we're going to go for a little run along the quay. I'm there somewhere. Don't go in the water! Ah! It's going to be boiling. Oh, I don't. Gotta navigate the puddles. Realised a minute ago that I haven't properly grounded for a long time, so I'm gonna go and have a dip, because that is the best way to ground yourself. So Google's brought me to a private bit of land again, but this time I checked with someone before I parked, and he said it's fine to park here for like 3/4 of an hour. So I'm going to get ready to go for my dip, and actually I'm going to test the water while I'm there. Didn't want to have to carry too much stuff with me this time, so it's a look. So yeah, I've got my glass and my tester, and I can hear the river. I just got to try and find my way down to where Will and I went in before. Oh god, this is going to be a muddy doggy. There's a lot of flooding and the river's really high, so we need to navigate our way over there. Shit, We need to get through that gate. And there's moo cows. How do you make cows move? I'll get literally through that gate that's right. There's one lying right in front of the gate and one having a piss. Gross. I don't know what to do. I might have to boycott this idea. Come on, out of the way. Out of the way. Move. 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 Ah. Ah. Pudding. That's it. Good girl. Through there. Oh, well done. The river is very high. It's very brown, but it was brown last time from what I remember, because I think there's like red sand. Try and be careful to scoot so I don't get loads of stripes. Oh, it's not quite as nice as the spring, although it's not too bad. Still fairly clear. Turn it on. It's on. Pro. We've got a minimum and maximum level, so the minimum line. So I need to get over the minimum, but not over the maximum. 2 to 3 seconds. Let's see what it says. 100% excellent. Who'd have thought it? I'm scared. I mean, it says it's excellent. I've got to try this. No COD, need to TOC. I can't read. No TDS. 100%. I can't believe that. I'll probably have the shits later. Well, there we have it. Clearly Southwest Water haven't got to this river with their shit. Anyway, I'm here, which means I've got to get in. It's going to be horrendous, but I know it will do me good. And I've just remembered that last time I was here with Will, we agreed that you need to have like water shoes because it was really stony. It's actually not too cold. I'm not going too far across because I don't want the fish, and it's very strong current. Going in. There's all the fish. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Birds, I can't do it. It's too horrible. I'm too scared of the fish. I'm too scared. Maybe I'll come towards the edge a little bit more. I feel a bit too far away. But be careful, you stupid dog. I'm going to go in here. Oh my god. That'll do. That'll do. I did it. I'm scared because I'm on my own. In the river, by lots of cows and fish. Anyway, I did it. I was in. Oh, the dog's lost it. Pudding, stop it! What's the matter with you? Anyway, I did it. Pudding totally lost it, running around like an absolute lunatic. She's broken the glass, which is really annoying. But yeah, pretty scenery. It's just a bit scary on your own. The river's so high and it's running so fast, and there's obviously a weir down there, and after navigating the cows and the fish last time. I know I'm making lots of excuses, but I went in. I would have liked Pudding, come out. I would have liked to have done it for a bit longer, but Pudding has completely lost it. I don't know if she's eaten something. Lots of grass by the looks of it. What? The cows haven't come back, thankfully. They've gone over there. So we can safely go through. Just us And the poo.
Oh, Pudding, I don't want you in the van with that all over your feet. Oh, don't eat it, dirty sod. Pudding, stop it, stop it!
I think that's what the problem is. Is cow poo an aphrodisiac or something for dogs? Pudding! For dogs, because she has eaten some of that and now has lost the plot completely. Oh my god, it feels like a summer's day here. It's just absolutely beautiful. Pudding, stop eating the poo! Stop it! To be fair, they only eat grass, don't they? It is like a delicacy. Can't do any harm. She eats enough blooming grass. Maybe it's just like a processed version of grass. Oh, it's disgusting. It's funny, I definitely feel better already. It has an immediate effect. I think cold water obviously is the key, but if you can do it in the wild, you know, the sea or a river where you're actually grounding at the same time, it like multiplies. My dog actually smells like cow poo. Oh my life. Yeah, so she's basically just vomited her body weight in grass and cow shit. Stop trying to lick it again.